A beginner's guide to the crypto metaverse. The decentralized digital world. One of the ways to grow and protect your wealth at a large level is to be ahead of huge trends that are up and coming. Today, we're going to be discussing one of those trends called the metaverse. When technology changes our lives, it's not often by surprise. The internet, the smartphone, and the cloud, to name a few, all arrived in the world preceded by a presence in science fiction. The next big thing in the digital age is likely about to arrive and potentially change everyday life with it. It's called the metaverse. The metaverse is a superset of virtual reality, augmented reality, and the internet. Its tendencies exist in forms you may already be familiar with, such as in popular video games like Roblox, Fortnite, and Animal Crossing. The term was first coined in Neil Stephenson's 1992 science fiction novel Snow Crash, where a pair of delivery drivers travel the metaverse to save themselves from a capitalist dystopia. In the metaverse, humans interact with each other and computer programs in a 3D virtual environment. In Stephenson's novel, users of the metaverse had avatars that they controlled with their thoughts. In reality, it may take on a far less complicated form than a metaverse per se. Instead of a fully 3D virtual reality, it might be little more than a set of applications that aid in delivering goods. Imagine an augmented reality application that lets you peruse through potential homes or office spaces by simply pointing your phone at them. Suppose there's one thing for certain with the metaverse. In that case, it is this. With so many competing technologies working toward its development, and only one can win. Regardless of what form it takes, the metaverse is likely to become intertwined with our day-to-day lives eventually. If you are not familiar with the term metaverse, it is a virtual reality that merges aspects of the blockchain and virtual worlds. It's an entirely new, massively multiplayer online role-playing game, MMORPG, developed on the blockchain where users interact in real time. The best way to think about this idea is to think about a massive multiplayer version of Second Life, the popular virtual reality simulation from the early 2000s. In this world, users can create their avatars and interact with others in a gaming environment. The metaverse is the Internet of Things on steroids. It's a digital platform that merges virtual and real worlds through the internet and blockchain technology and allows people to create new value units. Some people believe the metaverse is the blockchain's answer to growing centralization within other platforms, particularly social media. Facebook controls billions of users, and it has become a behemoth that many are worried about regarding security and privacy issues. This brings us back to one of the main tenets behind decentralization, giving power back to the people. With both blockchain and virtual reality, users can create their virtual worlds in full control. Granted, putting it all on the blockchain may make things harder for users who want to create their avatar. No centralized server holds information about your identity in a metaverse world. This means you have to create an identity on the blockchain, which can be a difficult process. However, there are already projects being worked on which could solve this issue. For example, the startup Orchid is developing a new peer-to-peer P2P system with anonymous transactions that helps users run virtual reality applications independently. Ultimately, this fits into one of the biggest objectives behind blockchain technology, a future where there is a shift away from centralized control and power. With the metaverse being a P2P decentralized platform run by those who use it, centralization is a thing of the past. The metaverse will also have its cryptocurrency, much like the other major virtual gaming worlds, Second Life and World of Warcraft. People can buy items within these games using their digital tokens, which are then used for other transactions within the game. The same will apply to the metaverse, which means there is more chance that people get really into it, just like they did with Second Life. The only real question is when this will happen. Much like how it took time for virtual reality games to become mainstream, the metaverse may take some time to become popular. Blockchain technology is still relatively new, and it's difficult to say when people will get into it in a big way. However, we already see the early stages of what can happen within a virtual world connected to blockchain and cryptocurrency. Many believe that the next major tech boom will be driven by blockchain and virtual reality, which means some big changes are coming regarding how people interact online. Today, the metaverse is still under development, but it won't be that way forever. In the future, we'll all have a new way to interact and create virtual universes of our own while we do it, and blockchain will make it possible. What are the main metaverse projects? The most exciting thing about blockchain technology is its decentralized nature, which gives power back to the people. Cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology enable a shared economy where anyone can participate on a peer-to-peer basis without third-party entities controlling the funds, centralizing systems, or charging fees. Blockchain also makes it possible for new forms of socialization and economic models that were never before possible. These are some of the main metaverse projects. 1. Decentraland. Decentraland is a virtual environment where users purchase and build land plots that they can navigate, engage with others, and monetize. Decentraland is designed mainly for content producers, companies, and people seeking new digital methods to engage outside the real world. Decentraland, like the actual world, has a fixed amount of space, with slightly over 90,000 unique land plots represented by ERC 721 non-fungible tokens. Many Decentraland landowners presently monetize their virtual real estate by leasing, advertising, and providing paid experiences such as casinos, digital art galleries, and events, in addition to being a creative platform. Users may also earn money by developing goods and selling them on the Decentraland marketplace for Mana, the native cryptocurrency of Decentraland. 2. The Sandbox. The Sandbox is a virtual world where users develop, construct, purchase, and sell digital items. The Sandbox is a blockchain-based, decentralized version of Minecraft, one of the biggest blockchain-based, decentralized game platforms. The Sandbox is working to build a platform that allows users to be both creators and gamers simultaneously, allowing them to make money as they play and participate in their digital worlds. The Sandbox is a one-of-a-kind initiative because it brings collaborative gaming to the blockchain sector, allowing users to participate in new ways. 3. Axie Infinity. Axie Infinity is a blockchain-based trading game in which players acquire, breed, grow, combat, and trade Axies, which are NFT-based creatures. If you're acquainted with non-fungible tokens and card games, Axie Infinity is best described as a blockchain-based game that blends Pokémon with crypto kitties. Each Axie is a non-fungible token that can be leveled up by entering battles. Axie Infinity is an integrated virtual game that is a perfect example of how users can communicate and play games with others in the metaverse, related to how card games like Pokémon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Work in the physical world. 4. Decentral Games. On the Decentraland platform, Decentral Games is a metaverse event host and developer. Their 3 casinos, which feature poker, blackjack, roulette, backgammon, and slot machines, are their most popular attractions. Players may earn $DG in the casino by playing games. Liquidity providers can earn $DG by providing the house liquidity bank, and holders can earn $DG by participating in the casino's fund's treasury governance. Decentral Games is also renowned for staging metaverse events, and they recently announced a collaboration with Amnesia, one of Ibiza's most famous nightclubs, to bring electronic dance music to the virtual worlds. 5. The Empire DDAO. The Empire is dedicated only to the actual decentralization of decentralized autonomous organizations. The goal of the initiative is to combat so-called decentralized programs that have grown relatively centralized. The Empire makes metaverse token staking easier by allowing users to stake tokens like Mana and Sand in a DeFi-style staking strategy that pays off in VEMP, the company's native cryptocurrency. The Empire buys and monetizes metaverse land using stake tokens, then distributes the earnings to the stakers. The project's goal is to prevent the metaverse from being taken over and controlled by corporations, which may transform it into a big cash cow instead of serving its original purpose of providing a decentralized digital extension of the real world. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share it. Thanks for watching.